YouTube? Starting off a new video with something a little different than I normally do. So I know I'll post a lot of like vlog style videos here on my channel and kind of like the race meets and stuff that I do, but I figured I'd do it a little bit different today and show you guys an install on some of our new products that we got for the A90 Supra. We're gonna be doing that through this video, and also by the time you guys are seeing this video, there's probably a good chance I've already posted something on Instagram, but not the whole reveal. But I did pick up a new car. It should be here this week. Very excited to show you guys, especially because this is the car that I think I'm going to permanently keep. And I know I say that a lot on all my videos, especially with, I had a silver E92 335 and I said I was gonna keep it, and I sold it, and I sold my M3. I've sold a lot of cars, but I think this car that I have, that I picked up, I really am gonna keep it because it is way too fun. It's a great car, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about it in another video. But now, the video that I'm focusing on is the Supra, which I'm not selling either. I'm gonna keep this car for a long time. But, so, some new products that we got for the Supra are, we got this whole carbon fiber tray right here. This is real carbon fiber. As you guys can see, it is a twill. I know the camera quality does not do justice, but it is a full carbon fiber replacement for the front. So we got this, and that. We are getting this piece right here to cover this whole thing and just leave this exposed in carbon fiber. We are gonna get this right here as well in carbon fiber. We're looking for a Supra engine cover right now, so if any of you guys have a used one in carbon, let me know, because realistically all I'm gonna do is gonna cut it up. But we are doing that. But the main reason why the main thing that we're doing today is going to be these fenders right here. So, as you guys can see, these are the new fenders that we got for the Supra. They are looking a little bit better than the stock ones in my opinion, and I did not think that these were gonna be a hassle to put on, but we're in my garage and I've seen a few YouTube videos and it looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Nonetheless, let's get straight to this video and install these fenders, which, if you guys are wondering, everything that you guys see on my car is going to be on my website as well at colorado15x.com. For those of you guys who are wondering, I am going to be removing this spoiler soon. Beautiful spoiler, I think it matches the car very well. However, I am just a very big carbon guy, and I think to match the carbon fenders, all the carbon accessories that I'm doing, the best way to go about it is going to be the carbon spoiler, which in my opinion looks more aggressive. As well, I do have obviously the carbon Venturi headlight, but we are gonna do a carbon hood as well. We're gonna pretty much carbon the full car, and eventually carbon doors, but that's a whole different subject. So let's get started with these fenders. All right, I've realized why I am not an installer for anything. This is a bitch, man. Excuse my language, but yeah, this is not as easy as I thought. Maybe I just don't have the right tools. Just moved into this house, so I have a decent amount of tools. I just don't have everything. So for example, I just took out this top part, which I've taken it out before. This was pretty easy, which is that piece right here. This fender liner part was extremely hard to take off because there's these screws or these nuts that go right into here. As you can see, I still have part of the piece. So it is this piece right here, which from what you guys can see, you have to like push in, and I have no idea, just clip them out or something like it. All right, guys, so we have removed the fender, finally. This is where we were at. I did face some very big difficulties, one being this bolt on the bottom. I don't know how, but this is how it came out. It was very chewed up, and actually this black piece was all the way up to like right here, so I couldn't get this, so I had to grab a flathead and chisel my way around it to even have a little bit of a grip on the 10 mil. That was part of the struggle. The biggest struggle was removing the bolts from all the way in here. When you got the fender right here, you gotta squeeze your hand all the way in here, and the only way to get it out is the bolt literally sits right underneath here. So I had to grab a 10 mil, and like I said, I just moved into this house. It would have worked well if I had a ratchet 10 mil, and I could have just gone like this the whole time. Instead, I had to go 1, by one. So I think I did this for 30 minutes, finally got this side out. Definitely not using this thing anymore. I'm gonna go to Home Depot or Harbor Freight tomorrow, buy the proper tool for the other side. But since we did finish this side, we're gonna go ahead and at least try to get this side on today. And then we can tackle the other side tomorrow since we know what we're doing now. So let's get to it. All right, YouTube, as you guys can see, I'm wearing a different t-shirt. The reason for it is because last night I had given up. I ran into a lot of obstacles, and honestly, it was just very late at night and I just gave up. So I lost my patience. I just wanted to go to sleep and I gave up with the other side. I came in here, didn't really pick up the camera. I should have picked up the camera, but I did finish it. So here is the final result. Don't mind the car as it is lifted on the other side as I'm starting the other side. This is with the hood down. So you guys can see, fitment is literally perfect. Same way all the way around the seam. So the issues that I ran into was just the bottom sides, the two bolts that go here and right here. The issue that I was running with these two is they weren't aligning properly, and my dumbass kept just putting them in where they were going, and I forgot that I could play around with this fender. So this fender you can actually push in and push out a little bit, and I wasn't really playing with that. So I would just put in the bolts and the fitment would be all the way here, and I was like, what the hell is going on? And I realized that if I hold this in and I put the screw in, then it's much better. Then it fits perfectly. So once I figured that out, then we were golden. I put the two screws there. Then, my God, I've ran issue into issue. And these issues are on me. Like, it's just me being very careless. But now that I know what I'm doing, hopefully the other side should be a breeze. So over here, there's like this plastic right here. This plastic, I forgot to put it in the first time, so I had to take everything out, put this plastic in, and then the hardest part was once you put this fender liner back in, you realize that you're gonna have to, let me see if I can zoom out. Okay, once you put the fender liner in, you see that I had to cut it. So I cut it right to the shape. Right here's where it kind of messed up. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try to focus. You can't. Well, I had to cut that, and I grabbed my Dremel, which I literally spaced the hell out that I owned a Dremel, and that's how much I had to be cut out, because if you guys can see, obviously this little gap right here, it would leave me literally that much space, so had to cut that out. So there's no going back now unless I buy a new fender liner. But anyways, I did that. I did take off the skinnies because winter is kind of approaching. So we just put the basic wheels on for the front, which are perfectly for daily driving, and just, you know, this is more of a race setup. But we put the jacks on this side, and we did put the jack stands here now. I think it's a little way too lifted, and I think these jack stands are way too tall, but whatever. We need to take off this wheel and start with the plastics and restart again. And hopefully this side should be done today. I'm gonna try to tackle it out. Now that I know what I'm doing, it should probably only take me, I wanna say no more than an hour and a half. And realistically, what takes the longest time is that damn Dremel. And I'm a very big perfectionist. So when it came down on the Dremel, I was really taking my time and make sure it was aligned properly. So, like I said, it's really dark right here, and you guys can't really see, but as you guys can see, it was cut perfectly. So I cut, I mean, not perfectly, but kind of perfect to the point where it will not show, and it's like right in there. Crap, right there. Well, anyways, it won't come out. It's tucked underneath there. Like I said, that's the only part that's kind of bad, but you won't see that because it's tucked in from that corner. But anyways, guys, that is this side. It looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I think that because my car is purple, you can't really see the fender that much, which kind of sucks because I really like carbon, and I like carbon showing off, and I think this is when I missed the silver color, which is this original color. And I kind of regret it because now that it is purple, I mean, you can't this in black, you can't really tell. Maybe it's because it's dark. I mean, I have a few lights, but it is a little darker on this side. So what I'm hoping is that when we're out in the sun, this is more noticeable. I'll take some pictures and see if it's noticeable. And if not, I'm probably gonna take off the wrap already and just make it back to gray again. But that's a lot of talking, guys. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side, and this weekend's gonna be raining, but I will take my car out and just show you guys a glimpse of what it looks like when you do a walkthrough. So thank you guys, and let me start with the other side. All right, what's going on, guys? So I know it's late at night. I'm wearing a different t-shirt again. As you can tell, it's obviously nighttime, but we finished the fenders. So driver's side is definitely the easiest. So if you are installing fenders on your Supra, I would definitely go with the driver's side first. All right, let's restart this because my battery died midway. Anyways, if you guys are doing these carbon fenders, I would suggest to do the driver's side first. It's going to be the easiest side to do, just for the simple fact of there is no washer tank on this side. So when you do this side, you kind of get practice for the passenger side, which is definitely the hardest one. Now, I look dirty as shit, man. It's probably the dirtiest I've been in my life. Now, I finished the passenger side. Again, great fitment overall. My recommendation is when you do the passenger side, there's gonna be a little hose. Take it outside, drain it, and then try to reinstall it. The hardest part about it, in my opinion, was when you put these fenders back on, you do have to put the two clips that go right there first. Once you put that, you put the top clips, then get everything centered, and then you put the washer tank with that little empty space that you have, which is what makes it hard. But we did install the fenders. I know it's nighttime, so you can barely kind of see it. Fenders do look amazing though. My car's purple, so it looks like, honestly, it's not that big of a difference. But it definitely looks different to me, and I think in the daytime it should look much better. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. Stay tuned on the YouTube, as we do plan on making more videos, more content. This one's a little bit more boring and mainly had to do with installing the fenders. But I do plan on bringing some 335 content here soon, as I did just get a 335, but I will be posting that later. Get a little content with the Supra, and I have 2 collabs with two big just 2 big YouTubers. So anyways, stay tuned for that, guys. Other than that, if you guys want any of the parts that are on my Supra, even as the wheels, tire setup, I got all that on the site. You need a diffuser, we got it. Spoiler, we got it. We got the street hunter, or just the basic spoiler, mirror caps, wheels, tires, you name it, we got it all, guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, peace.